how it can be possible for a multigrade engine oil to change viscosity from a thin viscosity when it's cold to a thicker type viscosity when it's hot. Well, I'll give a better explanation. It's not quite that literal, but there is truth in it. So I'll try and give a simple explanation throughout the video, and it'll all be summed up nicely at the end. And I shall be using a 5W30 grade for my example here, but the principles are the same for all types of multigrade oil. So let's take a closer look at these numbers. We've got the 5W and we've got the 30. Starting with the 5 is here, and that's representing a thin viscosity of oil. The lower the number, the thinner the viscosity. What the W stands for generally is winter or cold. This oil does have a viscosity of 5, but when it's cold. But there's another number here representing this oil, and that's the 30. This oil also acts like a viscosity of 30, the medium viscosity. But how can this oil possibly have a viscosity of 5 and a viscosity of 30? Well, this oil becomes the 30 when the engine is at working temperature. So this oil has special chemical ingredients that allows it to be a thin viscosity of 5 when cold, and then as the engine gets hot, this 5 viscosity transforms into a 30. And so why would it do that? To help explain this, we'll use the viscosity scale again in line with the temperature scale. In the cold, it has a thin viscosity. But the thing is, if this oil went in the engine as a 5 cold and then stayed as a 5 whilst the engine warmed up to working temperature, as we know about oils, when they get hotter they get thinner. This 5 would go even thinner than it already is. Way too thin to supply sufficient lubrication for the engine. And we all know this could only result in engine damage. The single grade 30 would affect the engine when the engine's cold. A single grade 30 in the cold would have a medium type viscosity. The viscosity of the oil would be too thick from cold startup to get to all of those vital components of the engine as quickly as possible to prevent engine wear. This wouldn't be true for a small simple engine like that off a lawnmower, some of which do use an SAE 30. But with the 30, as the engine gets hot, of course, that's no longer got a medium viscosity. It starts to lose some viscosity and becomes much thinner. But this is still a 30 viscosity, but now we're looking at the 30 in its hot state. It's designed to go this runny when it's hot, because it's this viscosity that the engine has been designed to run on at working temperature. It's been engineered that way. In fact, the engine relies on the oil to go this thin for normal optimal running. And so however thin a 30 goes, remember, this is still a 30, and this is the form a 30 takes in the heat. And just like we have our single grade oil acting in this way, our multi-grade oil also acts in this way because it's a 5W30, and now the 30 is working because it's hot. The 30 is activated, but it isn't activated like a cold 30, it's activated like a hot 30. And this means it has the same type of viscosity when it's hot as the single grade 30. So the two oils have the same viscosity at this temperature. They both take on this thinner viscosity that the heat has produced in them. And that's the important thing to remember here. They are the same in the heat. So in a nutshell, the 5W30 multigrade oil takes on the viscosity as a cold 5 when the engine's cold and a hot 30 when the engine's hot. So that means it can't ever rightly be compared to a cold 30 because it was never meant to act like a cold 30. It's a cold 5 or a hot 30. It is really that simple. Although I'm sure there's some in-between viscosities generated from the two extremes between the 5 and the 30 as the engine goes from cold to warm to hot to even hotter. I'm not saying the viscosity itself is getting any thicker from the 5 to the hot 30 because the exact difference between those two viscosities would have to be professionally measured using a viscometer. But what I'm saying is it transforms from acting like a 5 to acting like a 30. It was never designed to function like a hot 5 or a cold 30. So we can see from this scale just how dynamic the multigrade oil actually is. So next time you run a car up to working temperature in order to stop it and drain the oil, and then when you do so, the oil comes out really thin. And then you say to yourself, hang on a minute, this is not acting like a 30 at all. It's hot and it's runny. It's nowhere near as thick as a 30 when I pour it from a bottle cold. Now you can understand that it's as thin as a hot 30 is, not a cold 30 from a bottle. It's just like that single grade 30 would be if you were to heat it up to this temperature. I'd like to personally thank you for watching this whole video through to the end, and if you do want to watch the full version of this video, then the link should be just here at the side. Please also have a look down at the description, the information I've got down there for you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Thank you for watching.